And let me put this on all. Okay. What did I do? No. What? Not the fridge. Oh my god. Hello. Hi. Hi, welcome. Tation. Tachyon. I don't know. Happy Saturday. Or Sunday, maybe. Good morning. It's evening here. Good morning to you. I'm making a handle for a bag. I know. It's pretty long. I want to go to the halfway point right here. Hi! Hi, Samantha. Welcome. Good to see you. How are you? Oh my gosh. The yarn is getting stuck. Hi, Christy. I'm crocheting, but I was just talking about American Girl dolls, and I have this thing pulled up about Kit Kittredge. Do you remember her? What kind of name is that, first of all? I've never heard a name like that in my life. Hi, Keezy. And honestly, I think they'd be canceled in today's world. Kit was like, I don't know. I feel like she's like a feminist icon. And also, her name's Kit, but according to the American Girl fandom wiki, her real name is Margaret Mildred Kittredge. Cool. Hey, Grandpa. Hi, Xander. Yeah, a lot of name. And okay, let me turn this up a little bit. She's born in 1920. Not the nickname. The nickname, Kit or Squirt. Yeah, bring us, bring us. Not Squirt. 1923, and she was like playing baseball. Iconic. What else did it say about her? Her family was like poor, super poor. She was in the Great Depression. Yeah, Squirt. You want to see what? There's a lot going on with her. She was a very busy girl. Her family and friends: Margaret, Jack, Charles, Henry. I don't know. I was just laughing at this stuff. I feel like I was just thinking about her name, and I was like, I feel like I know who she would be today. And then I looked her up. American woman. Yeah. I guess like the woman that was writing the books for American Girl Doll coincidentally met some lady, or I don't know, there was a lady coincidentally named Kit Kittredge in the same area where she's from, which is Cincinnati. I'm like, what name is that? I've never heard that in my life. But I also didn't live in the Great Depression, so. What should we watch? Should we look at something? I don't know. What was Samantha up to? What was Samantha up to? How do we find who they are? How do I find them on this thing? Hi Griselda, welcome. I think the writer made all that up because they didn't want to go out of meet real people. Who's Samantha? Samantha's another American Girl doll. And Samantha in the chat. Oh, that's weird. Let me see if I can find. Hold on. I'm invested in this because I want to know what she's up to. I hate an iPad. Okay. But I was gonna do my live on this, but then it wasn't, I don't know. It was getting down to the wire. I didn't want to deal with it. Why can't I find what's her name? Samantha, which one is she? What about Felicity? Oh, there's Samantha. 1900s. Yeah, each doll has lore. Yeah, they all have a story. Like, they teach you about American history. Hello. Samantha Parkington. No! Not Samantha Mary Parkington. Oh my god. She's one of 3 historic characters representing the progressive era / turn of the 20th century in America. Period. She was first released in 1986 at the launch of these other 2. Also Molly. I hated that one. I did not like Molly. I'm going to Molly. Look at her! Get out of here, Molly! Shut up! Look at her. No. A lot. Everything. A little bit of everything. Wait. Molly McIntyre is one of 3. Okay, blah, blah, blah. She's representing the late World War II era. Yeah, she looks like she is. Molly Jean McIntyre. Those are some bougie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait. I'm going back to Samantha. What's up with her? What was she up to? Da-da-da. Like, what was her story? What was she doing? She's an orphan? Oh no! Not orphan Samantha. At the start of the series, is living with her old-fashioned grandmary in the fictional town of New Bedford, New York. Okay. This story is depressing. We're not reading it. This is so depressing. Yeah, they sound like money. Yeah, I mean, they're the white ones. Sorry to say. Okay. Oh my gosh. Not Molly. I'm mostly joking, but I just remember not liking her. I think it was because I didn't like a girl named Molly in my school. And I was like, I don't like that doll either. Get her out of here. Look at her. There's the doll version of her. Little nerd. I like her glasses. Cute. Grandpappy. What about Felicity? I don't know. I just was like going down this whole thing about them. Oh my god, Felicity, what are you doing, you pioneer? She's representing the Revolutionary War. Okay. In Felicity Merriman. Her nickname? Lizzie. Oh my gosh. Is a 10-year-old girl living in Virginia. In many places we're still part of the English colonies. She's the oldest of 3. This is so funny to me. I don't even know all of them. There's like a weird little grid. The latest one, I think she's, yeah. She's Native American. How do I say her name? Kaya Aton Mai. Her nickname, Kaya or Magpie. I like this doll. I liked her 2 braids. Because a lot of them didn't have hair that long, and I like that she had really long hair. I bet she doesn't need those glasses too. She just make her look cool. No, they were actually, what I was gonna say about Kit Kittredge is they were pro-union, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, but I think, honestly, I think it was like trying to be like, hey, here's things you should know. The newest one, Nikki Hoffman and Isabel Hoffman. Who's that? I don't even know who that is. Ew. Bye. Not for the new ones. Not the 2000s. Oh my gosh. What's like the year my mom was born? Ew. 1940s. Guess what? Molly McIntyre. Ain't that something? What was she up to? She comes from a Scottish-American family and lives in the fictional town of Jefferson, Illinois. She often comes up with various plans to draw attention to herself. Sounds like the Molly I knew. Clocked it. I'm just kidding. But Dustin Hoffman is an old man actor? What? Dustin Hoffman? Wait. What? What? Why are we talking about Dustin Hoffman? We need the tea on Molly. I don't know. Isn't there like an American Boy doll? Did I make that up? Let's look it up. I think they made like one single one. Ew! Ew! The doll of it all? Please. Oh my god, the wig on this doll. No, please. Oh my god. I feel like I can't make it bigger because it's like No, I'm losing my mind. What is this? Oh my god. That's so funny. I feel the American Girl doll. Wait. I had the same last name. Oh. American Boys. We're talking about Dennis Hoffman because you had never heard that last name. Not Hoffman. I've heard that last name. Oh my god. Oh my god. But where's the one that I first saw? Hold on. That one had me dead. I can't. That was so funny. Here, how do I get him bigger? There he is. Oh, who is he? Who is this? His wig? What? Oh my god. I'm laughing so hard. This other one looking like a mugshot is also killing me. Please. Oh my gosh. I'm like crying over this. This is so funny to me. The ones that they like turn the American Girl doll into a boy are sending me. Oh my god. That's me. Oh my god. Who's this? Okay, diva. Meet the team behind American Girl doll's first ever boy doll. Oh my god. I will not be meeting him. Thank you so much. Why does this look like he's like, I just threw up? Look at him. Why does he look like he's standing in the doorway? Oh my gosh. That was so funny to me. Oh. Who are these? Ew. Dolls are so weird. What the fuck is this? What is this? I hope you like this live where I'm just showing you weird dolls. Oh my god. He looks like he sells newspaper. Oh my god. Oh my god. These are insane. Literally me. Are you kidding me? What is going on? Hello? Are you for real? Who is that? Oh my god, it says the eyebrows? Is this a joke? Oh my god. Hello? What am I seeing? Tell me something else to look up. This is so funny. Oh. Look at his cute little teeth. No, no. That one was haunted. Oh my gosh. Get off your Facebook, you. Holy shit, that was so funny. This one is seriously this is just too much for me. This one that I first showed. Who is that? The lips? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of there. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my. I'm crying. Why is this one on like a red carpet? Wait, this one? Who's this? Wait, look at this one. He's kind of cute. His little vest, his little shoes. I'm out of here. I gotta stop. Not the serial killer. American serial killer doll. I'm trying to crochet this thing. I'm derailing. That was so funny. Kit Kittredge really got me off on a tangent. Oh my gosh. What am I even doing? Where am I? Oh, okay, here we go. I'm lost in the sauce thinking about thinking about these dolls. I want to keep looking at them. Are you guys laughing at this? I think I am. I'm laughing at it. It's really enjoyable for me. Joyful? What? I'm enjoying it. What about this? No, not that. What about I'm scared what I'm gonna come across. I gotta look up. I know what I'm gonna look up. This is this will bring up what I want. Okay, also tell me other things to look up. What to look at, what to watch. We can do whatever we want. I have my huge iPad. Me. Oh my god. I'm trying to find funny dolls, but honestly, I think we really struck gold on those American Boy dolls. That was so funny. Oh my god. Yeah. Bombastic side. This one? No. The expression of this one. But the hair of this one. Oh my gosh. What is this? I'm dead. This is so funny. Ew, what is this? No, I don't like that doll. That one's cursed. I'm not even gonna show it to you. That one's probably killing you, sorry to say. Who is this? This one also insane. Oh my god, ew. She's fabulous. I don't think so. These are so creepy. I like creepy dolls, but these are like out of control. I'm going back to the boys. To our besties. Because there was like other stuff on here that was also wild. That little chubby cheek. Where'd he go? Here he is. You're never gonna believe. Oh my gosh. Wait. Wait. Why is he so long? Why is it so long? That's this one. Why is it so long? Oh my god. Oh my god. Who are these two? Oh my god. Who are they? Who are these people? Oh my gosh. This is so funny. I'm losing it. Goodness gracious. Oh my god, here's the finale one. He's not even that good. This guy is giving 2025. What year did this person come out? He's in our generation. Look at him. No! Don't subject these kids to this type of person just yet. Jeez. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The best of it all. Oh my god. Why was it so long? Why was it like the longest doll in history? Slenderman? Should we read a creepy story? Should we? No! No! Puerto Rican. I can't even do it. Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican. I'm gonna say it all night now because you just put it in my head. The way that person says it is so funny. That girl, their wig. The way she was like. Wait, I want to do. I'm so glad it's the highlight of my day, to be honest. Spooky story. What if we watch like a spooky video? Can we do that? Will we get in trouble? I mean, we can do whatever we want, but. I'll read a spooky story. What about some creepy pasta? You're welcome. Thank you. Honestly, this is cracking me up. But can I read this well enough that it would actually be scary? That's the thing. What about... Should we do like, Am I the Asshole or something? Do you guys like that? I like the ones with pictures. I like the text-based evidence. Ooh, we got one right away. Husband had female friend over, turned camera off. Ooh. What? Should we read this? Or should we pick a different one? Let's keep going. Let's look at some other ones. Oh. No, not that one. Okay, honestly, this one I don't even have to read. Am I overreacting for being upset I haven't seen my boyfriend in 3 weeks despite us living 25 minutes from each other? No, you're not overreacting. I don't even have to read it. If I stop talking... Ooh, am I overreacting if I stop talking to this man? Let's get this one. Here's the conversation. Well, I'm a fan of learning and reading new books, boo. LOL, do you like reading? She says, I do. Hold on, I think it's a woman. Yeah, I do. I have an entire Nancy Drew collection. I don't think I know who Nancy Drew is. Is that some smut shit? I thought you said you liked reading. Laugh my ass off, Christ. Nancy Drew is like the Hardy Boys. It's a really good mystery series. I'll check that out, but I'm more into Dr. Seuss or self-help books, LOL. I know how much women like those smut books, though. Do you drink or smoke weed? That's the whole thing? That's it? I mean, yeah, he's like weird, but what? I thought there was gonna be more than that. That's it. That's the whole thing. There's no more. What? What's the red flag? He just talks weird. And he doesn't really care about the books that you like. Okay. I would stop talking to him, I guess. What? Oh my gosh. Is this the one that Is this an update one? No, it's not. There was one where their partner hid like some weird little thing that kept making a noise in their closet somewhere, and it was like this really small thing, and they kept hearing it, and the person was like acting like they didn't hear it, and it was like driving the other person crazy to the point that they like really thought that they were like going crazy, like they were like thinking that they were just hearing things. And then her and like a friend or something went through the closet, and there was that thing making noise in there, and it looks like someone else had one. I thought it might have been an update, but ooh, not that. That's, I can't say that word on here, but what? Am I? No. What do we even have here? For snapping at my coworkers for not doing what I ask? Yeah. For wanting to drop off, pick up people. For canceling our... No. Oh no. Am I the asshole for uninviting my sister-in-law from my wedding after she leaked my pregnancy? The things that people put on the internet are wild. These are so goofy. None of these are like juicy. I feel like these are too serious. Am I the asshole for not telling my friend my government name? Let's read this one and decide. Queso Suado. Most people call me by a nickname. Some people who've known me a really long time know this. Only my family calls me by my legal name. Some of my oldest friends know me by that name. But they said know my that name. But not many of them call me by it. A friend of mine I've known for a couple of years now just learned they've been calling me a nickname. I confirmed it and told them when they asked. It's not like it's a secret. I don't care or anything. Now they're mad at me because I didn't tell them my actual name this whole time. To be honest, it just never occurred to me and never came up. Am I the asshole? No. I don't think so. I thought it was gonna be like, my friend wanted my real, full government name and I wouldn't give it to them. Like they're trying to like steal their identity or something. But no. Not the asshole. This one's too long, but I bet it's good. No. Why? These are so weird. Let me sort them. How long is this one? Too long, too long. It's like a novel. It's too much. I don't know. No, I wouldn't either. I would just be like, oh, that's wild that I didn't know your name. Your actual name that I've only known a nickname. And then I'd just move on. I don't know. I wouldn't be like up in arms about it. I feel like so many of them are fake. I'm like a little more than halfway to the halfway of this whole rope. Am I the asshole for telling a woman to charge a guy more at a yard sale? Yeah, you are. I'm just gonna do it based off title. Well, because I don't want to read all of them because they're too long. For only writing down my name on a group project. Oh, for not driving my disabled friend. Yeah. I don't need to know the circumstances. Am I an asshole for not letting my mom borrow my suitcase this time? Probably not. How do you crochet? How do I crochet? It's getting stuck, but hold on. You make a loop, even in the beginning, you just have like a single loop. And then because I'm going around this thing, I'm going under and I'm grabbing this yarn and pulling it back to the front side. See? And then I'm taking more yarn behind like this and pulling it through those 2 holes that I made. And then you have 1 hole, and then you just keep doing it. The same thing. It's pretty easy. I mean, that's just like the basic crochet. There's other things that are a little more complicated, but... Am I the asshole for telling my uncle he shouldn't own a Bengal cat? That's so funny. Oh no, am I the asshole for destroying my brother's quote cherished memories of quote unquote cherished memories of our grandfather? Then I saw one hand carved merry-go-round horse grandfather. I'm gonna read this one. Ready? This one for destroying my brother's cherished memories of our grandfather. So I'm a 39 male and my brother is 37. I'm quite the Halloween lover and decorate my front yard every year and really enjoy being creative and making my own props as well. Today I was going into the garage to grab my neon green skeleton. Then I saw the old hand-carved merry-go-round horse my grandfather had made years ago that after he passed away my grandma gave to my brother, even though we both wanted it. Well, my brother had taken it and painted over it, and it had sat on our outdoor porch for almost 2 years. Then when we got our porch redone, he just tossed it out on the backyard patio in the elements for 6 months before finally tossing it into the garage, where it's been for probably another 4 to 6 months. Now it's neglected, it's broken, cracking, and was covered in dust and cobwebs, and just looked terrible. I decided to spray paint it all black and was going to hit it in spots with some glow-in-the-dark green paint I had that would make for a cool effect at night. Then have the skeleton riding it while holding a lantern. That sounds sick. When my brother saw it painted black and lost his mind, in our front yard, he's screaming and cussing at me and that I'm destroying his property and the cherished memories of our grandfather he had. I explained to him that the way he's treated this horse has not been in a cherished way, and leaving it in the elements and garage for over 3 years to rot and ruin shows he really didn't care about it all that much. And sorry, something's on here. All that much, and he's overreacting for no reason. He picks up the lantern and proceeds to punt kick it into the front of the house, begins aggressively crying, and runs in the house where he continues to cry uncontrollably. My mom tried to remain neutral about it, though she admittedly sees no issue with what I did. Thoughts among family and friends is mostly split, but I wanted to know what neutral parties thought about it. Am I the asshole, or is my brother overreacting? I'm watching Stone, and oh, you're watching Stone. It was, yeah, I think the brother, I get why the brother's upset, honestly. I would just be, upset that someone was taking something and, doing something with it without asking me, but at the same time, I don't think you gotta act like that. And yeah, it doesn't even sound like he was taking care of it to begin with, so. I feel like it's I don't know. Everyone could have handled it better. Okay, I'm reading more titles. For messing up deliveries to my grandmother's house and upsetting my family. For not wanting my son to call my mother-in-law mama. For wanting to tell my boyfriend's mom that her son has been stealing from my business. For asking my coworker to not talk about bondage in the office. Okay, let's see. Who's an asshole here? Messing up the deliveries to the grandma's house and upsetting your family? Asshole. Not wanting my son to call my mother-in-law mama? Not the asshole. For wanting to tell my boyfriend's mom that her son has been stealing from my business? No. But like, even if he asked his brother, he would have said no. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Conflicted on that. Not to talk about bondage. I feel like I'm losing my mind. No, I'm clicking because I just saw. We gotta read this one. The brothers sound like he has no emotional touch. Yeah. Okay, this one. Am I the asshole for asking my coworker to not talk about bondage in the office? Okay. I feel like I'm losing my mind and could use some outside perspectives on this. I, 28 female, work at a small insurance agency that has 10 employees. We're an electrical... Oh no, that's not what it says. We're an eclectic bunch. I thought it was going to say we're an electric business. But we all do our best to get along and help one another when we can. One of our part-time receptionists, Susie, 56 female, has been acting odd as of late. I thought it was going to be like a 21-year-old for some reason. I don't know why. And it came to a head between her and I yesterday. Susie recently got back from a trip to her hometown of New York City and seems to have brought a brand new obnoxious personality back as a souvenir. For the past 2 weeks, she has been oversharing about her divorce, menopause, hookups she had on vacation, and her plans to become a stand-up comedian. Go off, Susie. Go, girl. Live your life. Oh my god. Yesterday, she was yammering on about her dating life while I was trying to work, when all of a sudden she said, quote, wait, honestly, my dom, Ernest, is just a master with a flogger. My tone was definitely sharp when I spoke to her, but all I said was, Susie, that was very inappropriate. Please don't talk about that kind of stuff in the office. Since then, she has been very cold toward me and has done her best to avoid doing any of the admin tasks I sent her. I just received an email saying she has requested a meeting between the two of us and our supervisor about my hostile behavior. Please understand I'm not a prude, nor am I trying to shame her. I just don't think talking about BDSM in the workplace is appropriate. Oh my god, she's literally just a girl. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh my god, I want to hang out with Susie. What is she doing? That's so funny. Oh. Not going to my mother's boyfriend's party. For settling in early, no. No, that's too long. That's too long. I feel like some of these they probably could have written like 2 paragraphs and been done. Out of pocket. What? But why is Susie calling the meeting? Like, she's the one that said something wild anyway. Am I the asshole for waking my boyfriend up with a text message? Should we read that one? Oh my gosh. I feel like this one will be good. Okay. Here we go. Buckle up. Ernest was my grandpa's name. I hope he's not in this story, Christy. Imagine. Because when was the message? Oh, yeah. What was the message? Yeah. I feel like this one's pretty straightforward, but maybe I'm missing something. I, 42 female, me. Just kidding. I, 42 female, live separately from my partner, 45 male, and we see each other on the weekends. He works a standard 9 to 5, and my hours vary throughout the week. We both tend to keep strange sleeping hours, occasionally going to bed early, sometimes staying up till the wee morning hours. Most relevant to the situation, we've discussed several times over the years, even as recently as like 6 months ago, that we are both completely fine with sending and receiving texts at any time during the night. Capital, any. Was he a good dog? Well, according to her, he was. So here's the situation. A couple nights ago, I sent him a random text at 1:39 a.m. The most specific time ever. It was just a link to a silly video and a short comment, the kind of things we've sent each other tons of times. But for some reason, this time he decided he was furious that I would wake him up when I when I know he has to work tomorrow. His angry response was a text saying, "I'm sleeping, need to be up in 4 hours," followed by a hostile voice message saying, "I have work in the morning, please stop texting me, thank you, good night," period. Like a end of sentence, period. He didn't say period. I responded by calling him an ass. I responded by calling him an ass. Now, days later, he is still barely speaking to me and refuses to apologize for being so rude. He says he won't apologize because I woke him up. In my opinion, no sane person would think they were in the right here. Because again, he has told me many times to feel free to message him at any time, no matter how late. So am I the asshole? Am I missing something? Well, okay, if he's saying that you can message him anytime, maybe he means like you could be like, "Hey, I don't know, I can't sleep." I don't know, something where you need him, not just like a link to something. I don't know. Why does he just put his phone on silent? Do not disturb. Boyfriend's the asshole. Not paying my house sitter. What? Ooh. What about for kicking my brother-in-law out of his house? What? Okay. It's this person writing this, their sister's husband. My sister, 36 female, and her husband, 39 male, got married almost a decade ago. Around 6 months ago, he had an affair with his coworker, which my sister found out after going through his phone. When I got this news, I was furious and immediately told her to get a divorce. She has a stable job and no kids, but she decided that she could find it in her to forgive him, and they have been trying couples therapy for some months now. After my initial disappointment at her decision, I came to the conclusion that there's not much I can do to change her mind. This was all going well until a week ago when I got a call from her crying and telling me to come over, as I live almost 10 or so minutes away. When I came to her apartment, she told me that he had decided that he wanted a divorce and was not willing to, and then in parentheses, he does not want to, be married to her. Fast forward 30 minutes, he knocked on the front door. I told him to get out and not come back for at least a week. He told me that he doesn't have any other place to go, and I can't stop him since it's his house. But I closed the door on his face. I left my sister's apartment on Monday because I had to work, and I hadn't spoken to my sister since until about 12 hours ago, when she called me to say that they had decided against divorce and I should not have kicked him out of his house. In parentheses, it was raining. This was immediately followed by a call from my mother telling me the same thing. I want to be there for my sister, but I have no desire to talk to her for at least a month. Should I suck it up? Update. Wait, let's see what you think about that story. I feel like kick him out. Who cares? I don't know. He got back in. Like nothing happened. He wasn't really fully kicked out. But there's an update I'm gonna read. I want to see what you say. I feel like not the asshole. Like I guess I can see why they're mad, but like that guy sounds like a poo poo head. So poo poo doo doo. I feel like he can get over it. I would be more concerned about my sister, to be honest, if that guy was like coming back, and I don't know. Doesn't sound like a fun time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The yarn is splitting. Kicking him out is fine, but if y'all insane. Yeah, for real. I would be like, okay. Well, to be fair, if it's like a situation where the sister's not being treated well, like, I don't know. I would say still check in on them because that could be like, I don't know, a weird situation. You know what I mean? Once you go through someone's phone, everything is pretty much irritable. Yeah. Okay. The update. I would like try and stay in touch, but I would be like arm's length, I feel like, for that update. I did call my sister and she apologized for dragging our mom into this and for other things. I also apologize, as some of you pointed out, that I shouldn't have kicked him out, and she accepted the apology. I'm going to no contact with brother-in-law and they are continuing therapy, although I would still like for them to get divorced. It is her life after all, and I cannot stop her from doing anything. We spoke for almost an hour. There were some tears involved. Not sure if I'm typing in a way which makes sense. We are going for lunch later today. We also drew up some boundaries on talking about divorce and her marriage. Thank you. All's well. Okay. Oh. Why are you telling my mom's dog to overnight boarding? All is well. No, I feel like this one would be so good, but it's so long. Ugh. Am I am I the asshole to ask my roommate to use common sense? No. For taking my project to call my parent for lying? My partner for lying. Oh, for ripping a photo of my mom, for telling my friend she went too far. I don't know. Am I the asshole for looking up American Boy dolls and laughing about it? Yeah, the mom. It honestly, no. I have personal experience with my mom getting involved with me and my siblings, and it honestly never goes well. And also, like, what do you want from them? Like, they aren't gonna pick someone's side. They just never will. It's okay. I love a bad wig. I think it's so funny. Like bad wigs in movies. Oh my gosh, please. I'm thinking about the wigs on the dolls and laughing about that. I watch a lot of drag queens talk about wigs too, and they're always talking about like, and now I just can't stop noticing it in newer movies because the film is like so high quality or whatever, the not film, but you know what I mean, the picture the is so high quality that like the wigs haven't kept up with like the realness of the wigs haven't kept up, so you can like it's like high definition lace front. Oh my god. But some of them are like hard front wigs, which is like there's no lace, so it's just like a pop it on type of thing. And those are diabolical. I was watching Cruel Summer, which by the way, I could go on a whole tangent about Freeform TV, ABC Family, and how I don't know if any of you I really could go on about this forever. If any of you have ever heard of the Joshua generation, but it totally is like part of that whole thing. And it's like part of like the Christian to Republican pipeline. And I was like shook, like watching like Secret Life of the American Teenager. No. The Joshua generation is like what they've dubbed like, do you remember what was the thing like actually called? Jesus Camp, I think was the name of it. It was a documentary about these kids at like a church camp, and they were like praying to George a cardboard cutout. They were praying in tongues to a cardboard cutout of George W. Bush. Separation of church and state, but no. But anyway. I'm honestly surprised. I feel they played that movie on or that whatever, that documentary on like MTV or VH1 or something when they started playing movies on those. Or it was like MTV2 or something. Anyway, Joshua Generation is just like basically how like Christians have operated on the internet and in like mainstream media with their messaging and stuff, and a lot of like the influencers and things like that are part of that, where it's like the younger generation of Christians like entering the scene, if you will, to like proselytize to people. So I was watching something from Freeform, which Cruel Summer I was watching is from there, and then Secret Life of the American Teenager and like some other stuff from ABC Family. They had like Seventh Heaven and I don't know what else. I can't remember, but like other things like that. And even then I was like, why is this so like, why are they always talking about God? Like I was like so confused. And I was like going to Catholic church, but I still was like, what is this? Why are we watching this station only talks about God? And recently when I was watching those shows, I was like, let me look this up, because I was like, Freeform used to be ABC Family, if I remember correctly. And I looked it up, and it was. And ABC Family was originally owned by a evangelical like mega church guy. And then they sold it to Disney, and I think Disney now owns Freeform. But just like the whole everything about that, interesting to me. Some facts. I could talk all day about it, honestly. I've studied Christianity and like the government and stuff like that since I was a teenager, so it's a special interest of mine to see how they are connected, to be honest. And what a wild world to be living in today with that information. There's a documentary on, I think unfortunately it's on Amazon, but maybe it's on Netflix. I don't know. It's called Shiny Happy People, and they talk kind of about what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, they started showing that stuff on TV, you know, when TV became a thing, even way back. There was church on TV, or even just like they had like their own variety shows. Really interesting. Fascinating to me. I think to me it's fascinating because it's almost a world that I was part of, but then we left the church pretty much because of what was going on in Massachusetts with the priests. So I was saved. Hallelujah. In a different way. My church was creepy anyway. I didn't like it. And the guy that ran it, like, always made me feel weird. Wouldn't have been surprised if he was up to something. He's probably dead now, but he was creepy. Ugh, one of them is messed up. It's okay. It's like twisted, the part that's like the crochet. I really like it. It kind of looks, it's hard to see because it's black, but it kind of looks like a braid. I know. We've bonded over it. I have a lot of weird stories, and I wasn't even in the church that long. My hand is getting tired. Remember the American Boy dolls? Hashtag never forget. Yeah. What time is it? I have to leave. I gotta go eat dinner. Is anyone having a snack right now? What are you eating? I'm so hungry. Not American Boys forever. Ooh, yeah. Let's do that. That's the snack I need. Fuma la mota. Yeah. It's still open? I'm surprised. Actually, I think ours are open till like 10. Most of them. I really want a honey bun from the gas station. And a really like so bad it's good gas station coffee. That's what I want right now. Oh, we're in the same time? I didn't know that. I didn't know we were in the same time zone. Kizzy, I'm gonna figure out how to make like the best. Actually, I know what. I'm gonna get the honey buns that I like. They're just expensive. There are gluten-free ones that are good. They're frozen. They're not the same. Maybe I'll figure out how to make them from scratch. I'll give you the recipe. I'll test it out until it's perfect. No, not the honey bun in the Mountain Dew. Ew. But you don't have daylight savings, right? Isn't that true? Am I making that up? Because I think before we changed time, we were an hour difference. What do I think? What do I think? Oh, we do. Why am I reading it wrong? I was like reading what do I think 12 times. I'm like, what does that even mean? Yeah, you have daylight saving. Arizona's the only place that doesn't. As far as I know. I think other places are trying to get rid of it. I think we voted for it on our ballot last year. If it wasn't last year, we definitely voted for it before. I don't know. Long boy. It looks like snack. That's weird. They just do it on their own. That's kind of funny. Black licorice? No. 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 I don't know how many ways I can say no. I don't like that. I feel like if I were a person that ate black licorice, though, I'd probably only eat those little... Oh, okay. It looks like the Scotty dog. It's so gross. The ones that are even more disgusting are the ones that have, like, the sprinkles on it or whatever. Get out of here. Oh, okay. Oh. I don't like licorice. I've tried it so many times. I don't like how it smells. It's just not it. It's not it. It's just not it for me. I like licorice, like the rope, but I don't like black licorice. I don't like how it tastes. Though my mom makes a thing, like these cookies that have like anise, it's called, or anise. I don't know. But it's not anise because that's different. Anyway, it's like licorice type flavor, but it's like so little is in there. It tastes actually pretty good with the cookie. I was camping once and someone blew cigar smoke. Ew. Well, I'm over here and that's over there, so. Yeah, I like the strawberry. I don't like cherry flavor that much. I feel like cherry flavor does not taste like any cherry I've ever eaten in my entire life. I'm like, where are you getting this information? Like, it just tastes like made up. It just tastes like medicine. I'll eat, like, yeah, I would have, like, strawberry Twizzlers. I love strawberry Twizzlers. But I just can't eat them anymore. Yep, drank it with a sour straw. Drank it with a, Twizzler. Do you know those, like, what are they called? Like, pirouettes or something? They're like a cookie with chocolate inside, and it's like a straw. I drank stuff through that. Spicy, yeah. Not like that Coke you got. That watery ass Coke. I love those things. I miss those. There's like a Snickers on my TV. I don't understand what with this TV, with this song. I'm gonna have pasta for dinner with kale, burger, hamburger, but veggie. You're on a mission. Yeah. There was one that had, like, I swear, I went to one 7-Eleven, they had, like, I would eat them all too. My aunt would always have them, and we'd go there, and she'd be like, "Have as many as you want." I'm like, "Yeah!" My mom would be like so pissed. I went to a 7-Eleven that had the syrup ratio was like really good. I don't know what they were doing at that 7-Eleven, but it was so tasty. That was like the best one I've had. The best like Diet Coke I think we got. I don't know. Bunk ass vitamin water. I don't really like it. I think the XXX one's the only one that I like. So yeah, I have. And I don't even think I like that one anymore. Okay, I'm saying now, but I'm gonna wait until you all say goodbye that I'm leaving. Because I need to go eat. I'm really hungry. I had so much fun. Thank you for making me laugh. Thanks for looking up American Girl and Boy dolls with me. Ooh. Yeah, Christy Jagermeister no is a no for me. Anyway, thank you for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for laughing. Thanks for keeping me company. I hope you have a good rest of your night and a good weekend. I'll see you later. Bye.